In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a personal loan calculator website using ChatGPT. If you find this useful, consider subscribing and liking the video. Alright, let's jump right in. To start off, I'm going to open my web browser. You can use any browser you like, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, whatever works best for you. Once you have your browser open, navigate to the address bar at the top of the screen. Here, I'm going to type in chatgpt.com and press enter to head over to the website. Once the page fully loads, my next step is to locate the chat box on the screen, which usually says something like, "Ask anything." This is where the magic really begins. I move my cursor down to that chat box, click into it, and now it's time to type out a detailed prompt. This is key to getting exactly what we need for our loan calculator. So I'm going to type out my prompt, something like this. Create a complete personal loan calculator website and provide the full working code. Include sections for loan amount, interest rate, loan term, monthly payment calculation, total interest, total repayment. Ensure it has responsive design and a modern user interface. Do not explain the steps. Just build a complete website. It's important to be as detailed as possible to ensure you get a thorough response. Once I've carefully typed out the prompt, I click on the Send Prompt button located to the right side of the input field. Immediately, what happens is pretty exciting. ChatGPT begins processing my request. I can almost visualize it generating the complete HTML file right there in the chat window. As I watch, the structure of the web page starts to take shape. It begins with the document setup, the foundational setup that all websites require. Following that, I see embedded CSS styling rules appear. These are crucial since they dictate how our modern interface will look. The code then smoothly transitions into the actual HTML structure. What's fascinating is that it's creating input groups for the essential features we specified, the loan amount, interest rate, and loan term. To enhance user experience, it's utilizing convenient slider controls. This means users can easily adjust these parameters instead of having to type them in. After the entire script finishes generating, my next move is to look for the preview button in the top right corner of the code block. I click on that to see how it all looks in real time. A security dialog box pops up, asking me to allow network access for external web fonts, which is essential for ensuring the site appears as intended. I quickly click the Allow button to proceed. There's another permission window that comes up, and again I click Allow Selected, just to be on the safe side and ensure everything renders beautifully. As soon as I get past that, the live preview of our personal loan calculator appears on the screen. What I see is a slick, dark-themed user interface, complete with all the interactive elements we scripted out. To really appreciate my work, I'm going to click on the full screen icon located in the top right corner of the preview. This gives me a much better look at the final product. Now, to test out our newly built site, I start interacting with the slider controls to see how everything responds. First, I click and drag the loan amount slider to the right to increase the value. Then, I pull it back to adjust it dynamically just to see how responsive it is. Next, I move down to the interest rate slider. I click and drag that slider to better fine-tune the percentage. After that, I click on the loan term slider and pull it to the left to shorten the duration. Finally, I make one last adjustment to the loan amount and tweak the interest rate slider a little bit more. It's impressive to see the real-time calculations update instantly on the right side, showing precise details like the monthly payment, total interest, and total repayment breakdown. Everything works perfectly. If you found this walkthrough helpful, I would really appreciate it if you could like the video and consider subscribing for more quick tips and tutorials. Thank you for watching, and happy coding!